Fat guy with guns, you don't want none. They know they give me a mission, they know I'ma get it done. When they come out of my family, I send you the kingdom come. Break them down and build them up, I done did it one after one. And I see you need an army, but all I need is my gun. They said it's my right, so I'ma bear arms.
Yo, what's up, Fat Guy Nation? It's your man, Big Zach, Fat Guy with Guns. And today, I'm gonna be doing my 2021 gun collection. A few things that I like, just pull out a couple things so y'all can see, a couple of things that I like and some of the stuff that I rock with, because everything that I have is a tool and I use it like a tool. It's all for utility. Some stuff is pretty, some stuff might not be too pretty, but it all gets the job done. I know it's all tested. So what I want to do first is shout out my man Big Ron. Big Ron, this is my man Big Ron shirt. Y'all go check him out on YouTube. It's Big Ron, BigRan. He's on YouTube and Instagram. Hit him up and get you a t-shirt. Big Ron got the shirts for the big guys. That's why I got this right here. That's why he's my first merch endorsement, because he got the shirts for the big guys. It's comfortable, it's good quality, and go over there and support my man Big Ron. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna start out with the pistols. Like most people do, they start out with the pistols, and we're gonna go ahead and the first one I'm gonna show you is my Smith & Wesson Victory 22 with my Vortex Venom on there. Now, I use this pistol right here for Steel Challenge. Whenever I do some 22 Steel Challenge. It's a pretty nice pistol. It's got real good weight. Let me let you all know, it's no magazine. It is safe. There's nothing in there, nothing gonna shoot. You can't even pull the trigger without the mag in there anyway. So this is a really good pistol. Like I said, that Vortex Venom on there, it's a 6 MOA dot. It's got fiber optic front sight. I put a tandem cross grip on there, so it's nice and sticky. Feels real good. And when you're out there clinking them steel targets and you're out there, trying to move as fast as you can, it works really well. This is my my favorite 22 Steel Challenge competition pistol. My favorite by far. Like I said, this is the Smith & Wesson 22 Victory. Great little pistol. Get yourself one. Next, we're going to move on to my everyday carry. Now, I had to put this in here for all you Glockers out there, because I know for a fact you're going to tell me, oh, you don't got no Glocks, you don't have no Glocks, you don't have no Glocks. Nah, I don't have a bunch of Glocks. I have one Glock, and this is the Glock that I have. This is the one that I carry. Matter of fact, this is the only Glock that I have that I like, because I like the trigger for some reason when I bought it, because we all know Glocks have turbo triggers. You can say whatever you want. The first thing you do when you buy a Glock is you change out the trigger. Everybody knows that. So let me show you. No mag. Safe. Nothing going on there. This is the Glock 19X. You need to run out and get yourself one, because they're going to stop making these from what I heard. And eventually they're just going to run out and you won't be able to get one. But this is the one that they made for the military. Get the little 20 round mag you can get that comes with it. And it's really nice. It's 20 or 19, whatever. It's this mag right here. And I believe that's 17 plus 2, so it's 19 plus 1 when you put one in the pipe. So this is, like I say, it's a Glock, very dependable. That's why I carry it. I mean, I shoot it pretty good. For me, this has the best trigger of any of the Glocks. But I mean, pretty gun, it's beautiful. It's in that FDE. I love it. Everyday carry. Next, we're gonna move on to, everyone gotta have at least one revolver. So I got me one 357. As you can see, move my hand, no bullets in there, no bullets at all. And I pointed it at myself because I know the gun doesn't have anything in it, and you can't shoot yourself with no bullets. Ain't even a 357 bullet anywhere in the room. So, like I said, this is an EAA Windicator. This is actually a good economical first revolver if you want to get into. It's got that little short barrel. It shoots 357, so it shoots 38 also. I mean, it's a good smooth gun. I think so. I like the trigger. It's double action, and you can also do it in single action. Gun runs good. This is one of the guns that I use when I have to when I do any training classes, when I'm doing my CCW stuff, to show people. This is one of the ones that I use as for demonstration. So this right here, good gun. EAA Windicator and 357. Everybody gotta have at least one revolver. And this is my one revolver. And I keep covering up my face. Can't do that. I gotta let y'all see my my beautiful face, Gotta be a little bit vain. You know how that go. So like I said, EAA Windicator, 357. So next, we're gonna move on to one of my old school guns. Now I got this. I ain't an old guy, but I'm old enough to, watch all of the Lethal Weapon movies and Training Day and things like that, and coming up, you would always see these type of guns. So this right here, this is the old school. This is like a car gun for me. And it's clear also. Nothing in there. Can't even pull the trigger without the magazine in it. But it does have a decocker. This is a Smith & Wesson 6906. This is a good little gun. It's all steel, got an all steel frame. The trigger isn't nowhere near like a modern day striker fire trigger. It just sort of rolls and keeps on going. There's no crisp break or anything like that. It's almost like shooting a revolver. But it's a really nice pistol. This wasn't a police carry or anything. This is just something that some guy owned, and I found it in Colorado and picked it up for a really good price. And it is my, basically my car gun. And nice little pistol. I really enjoy it. If you can find yourself one, get one. It ain't gonna cost you much. It ain't gonna break the bank. I say go out and get yourself one. Once again, that's a Smith & Wesson 6906. Really great pistol, man. I love it. And it's a throwback pistol, so it takes me back to the Lethal Weapon, Training Day, movies like that, way back in the day. For some of you youngsters that don't know about any of that, but I'm pretty much an old head, so it is what it is. So next, we're gonna move on to the Canic. For everybody that knows about Fat Guy with Guns, I am a Canic guy. The way you got Glockers, to coin a phrase from my friend, I am a Canicer. I've been collecting Canics for a long time now, since they started popping up on the market. The one I'm still looking for is the one in 40 cal, which is a unicorn. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to find that one. But this is the TP9 V2 in 9mm. And as you can see, it's empty. No bullets in there. And this is a great pistol. It has a the trigger can be a little bit tricky because it has like a single action, double action. You see how I pulled that there and it went into a single. And then from there, if I was shooting actual bullets out of this thing right now, it would stay in a single action. But this you can do, like I said, you can do double action or single action. And it also has a decocker on the top, which is one of the reasons why when it first came out, people were having such a big deal about, oh, no, we don't want to get that because if you hit the decocker, it's going to make the actual gun inert and it's not going to work. Man, you know how hard it is to press the decocker? I'm pressing down now. This is just some tight pressure right here. I got to push even further to make that thing decock. So that was just silly. But this right here was my first jump and leap into a Canic. And real nice pistol. If you can find one, get yourself one. But right now, you can't really find them. They just sort of not around and not available. I haven't been able to find any. And if y'all hear that beep in the background, that's the beep from the ribs. They're ready, and I don't feel like getting up and go turn the beep off. So you might just have to deal with it. So next is my Canic TP9 SFX. This is my competition pistol. It's also a 9mm. It's also clear. Nothing in there. And it has a Burris Fastfire 3 with a 6M08 dot on it. This is my competition pistol. This is what I use when I do USPSA, when I do Steel Challenge. I like using this. I mean, great pistol. It's a Canic. Got that crazy, Canics have a crazy trigger to come out of the box, but what I did was, there's a company called Freedom Smith, and they make a trigger called the Fat Daddy. And what I have in here, if you can see, that's not a regular Canic trigger. They actually make a trigger that's better than the one that comes in this. And this is the Fat Daddy trigger. I mean, it's just crazy. I want you to watch this. Fire. Reset. I ain't hardly move. Fire. Reset. Ain't hardly move. This right here, this is one of my favorites. Like I said, I am the Canic guy, so I have quite a few Canics. I probably have more Canics than the average person. And at some point, I'm gonna do a Canic, like a Canic collection review, and let everybody see, all the Canics I have. So, that'll be coming out soon. So stay tuned, be looking for that. But like I said, this is the Canic TP9 SFX competition pistol with the Fat Daddy trigger by Freedom Smith. Go check them out. They do make triggers for other guns too, but if you want to get the best trigger, competition trigger for a Canic, go check out Freedom Smith, and you're going to look up the Fat Daddy triggers. They have a couple different models, and they even have them for the SF Elite, things like that. Like I said, this is a Burris Fastfire 3 with a 6M08 dot. Good optic. I love it. Glass is good. So now we're going to move on to my last Canic. This is the one that I just picked up. It's brand new. Most people don't have one yet, but I do. This is the Canik TP9 Mate FX. This is the new one. They made some changes to it. So let me drop the mag on it. So no, it's clear. That's clear. Nothing in there. And this gun right here is beautiful. I love it. The trigger on it is still good, even though it's not, the triggering isn't as good as the one that I put in for competition. But you see that? Crisp wall. Reset. Really nice, man. They made some changes to it. They made it so you can actually co-witness. So you have to use a little the shield profile red dots to put on here because it's actually small and you can co-witness. So it makes it a little bit different. They took some material out from under the mag well, so you can get a little bit of better purchase on there. They made the grip a little bit more aggressive. To me, that's the way that it feels. You can still put an extended mag release in it. I mean, just these. I haven't fired this gun yet, and I'm going to fire it. I'm gonna do an unboxing on it, and I'm gonna take it out in the range and fire it so you guys can see too. And you know, check this out. If you can get your hands on one, go ahead. They also have the TP9 Mate SFT, which I'm gonna grab one of those too. I just haven't found one yet. As soon as I was able to find this, I went and I picked it up, man. Go grab your Canik if you don't own one. You'll love it. Out of the box, they have the best triggers. I shot it in competition for a long time, my other SFX, for a long time, with just the regular trigger in it, until I came across Freedom Smith. They were the only company that were actually making it. So go out, get yourself one. The Canik, see if you can see it on the side over here. The Canik Mate. I keep calling it Mate. They probably I keep calling it TP9. This is the Mate SFX. Yo, this is Canik's the latest pistol they put out there. Now they got another one coming too, but I don't know when they're gonna bring it into the States. It's called the Canik Uprising. It's another competition pistol. This is considered a competition pistol also. This is one of their race guns, like the SFX was a race gun. But there's gonna be the Canik Uprising. They haven't released it in the States, but once it's released, I'll have one very early, and then I'll make sure that I go out and I'll let you guys see what it does, and I'll do a review for it. All right. Once again, this is the Canik Mate SFX. I love it. So now we're gonna move on to the long guns, because you know, just gotta have some long guns. And I'm a guy who I actually like rifles. I started collecting rifles before I started collecting pistols. I had, well, my first pistol was a Springfield like 45. That's what I carried around for many years. And I just stopped, and I don't have that pistol anymore. I sold it and just got something different. So the first rifle I'm gonna do is this bad boy right here. This is the Henry. What do they call this pattern here? Hardened steel is what they call that pattern. If you can see it, it's not just like not blue. It's got that like colorful camouflagey looking stuff to it. It's a Henry lever action and 44 Magnum. There are no rounds in there. It's clear. It has a Striker is the name of the company. Unfortunately, Striker went out of business in 2020. You know, with all the madness going on. But this is still a great optic. It's 3 to 9 by something. I always forget. This gun is actually relatively new to me. I just got it. But yo, this is a great gun in 44 Magnum. I mean, you can't beat it, man. I love it. So, I mean, like I said, I used to watch Westerns with my pops when I was a kid, so I had to get me a old school Western looking gun. You know, I ain't a cowboy or nothing, but I leave that to the other guys. But you know, I had to have this. If you can't get your hands on one of these, get it. This is a Henry 44 Magnum hardened steel. It's called a big boy, actually. That's the name of the rifle. There's a couple different big boys. This is the big boy hardened steel one. So let's see what we're gonna move on to next. Well, you always gotta have some shotguns in your collection. So this right here, this is actually my latest shotgun that I bought. It's a semi-automatic Charles Daly, which I wasn't going to buy this until I saw that Chiappa now actually is the company that distributes these and makes these. And I got this because Chiappa, to me, is a local company. They're only one town over from me. So I wanted to support my local business. And like I said, it's a 12 gauge semi-auto, smooth gun. I actually really enjoy shooting it sometimes because I'm not really a shotgun guy. It is a little bit light, and when I was shooting those deer slugs out of it, whoo, even though I'm a big man, it was tearing my shoulders up. But it's a really good gun. I really enjoy it. I mean, I would get it The price was right. It's very affordable, very attainable, and it runs really well. I'd say go out and get yourself one. Charles Daly, 12 gauge, semi-automatic shotgun. You'll love it. So next we got, right here. This is an old school shotgun. This is my first shotgun, actually. This is a Mossberg 500. And what can I say? Everybody know about Mossberg 500. You may see it under the Stevens brand, or even they call it a Maverick, but it's the same thing. This is one of the most dependable shotguns that you can buy. It just is. It's relatively inexpensive. You can get yourself one, and if you want to use it for home defense, you can. That's what I keep. I usually have this loaded. I keep this. This is along with something else that I keep for those little bumps in the night. If something were to jump off and I needed to get busy with something, you know, I don't believe in that whole rack the slide thing. And once you rack the slide, they hear it, they're gonna run. No, I believe in when I pull the trigger and the round go off, then you gonna know. You're gonna know I'm talking, and you're gonna know something's up because you're gonna see that big giant fireball coming at you. And that's just me. That whole rack thing, I ain't with that. That rack thing don't work. You get a guy that's high, he don't care nothing about what's going on with you racking nothing. All he gonna know is when you see that big fireball coming, I shouldn't have came in here. No, you shouldn't have, because you're gonna like my one of my favorites, T Electric, would say, I'm giving out tickets to Funky Town. And that's just all that is. Shout out to T Electric. He's one of my favorites out there. Like I said, Mossberg 500. Oh, and for you guys out there, maybe you older guys, maybe some of you younger guys, I have this gun in this configuration for a particular reason. Because there is a particular movie and a particular scene where someone gives a shotgun just like this to somebody to go put some work in, and that's why I kept it this way. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a giveaway. In the comments, whoever's the first one to say what movie it was, what the character name was, not the actor, you gotta know the character name, I'll hit you up, and you can hit me. I'll hit you. Leave me something, your Instagram, whatever. I'll hit you up on Instagram, and you can hit me up, and then send me your address, and I'm gonna send you a little something. Like I said, this is the Mossberg 500 12 gauge. Nice little gun. Everybody should have one. This is like, really, to me, this is like old school. This is like one of the most dependable shotguns you can buy. And it kicks like a mule, too. That's why I say I don't really like shotguns. This is my first experience with an actual shotgun. Where are we gonna go next? Next, all right, because everybody says you have to have one, I got one. This is my Century Arms AK-47. Nothing in that joint. It's actually on safe. Can't put it back. So nothing in there. This is actually a pretty good AK-47. I bought this because it was American made. People talk trash about American stuff, because especially the American made AKs. Nah, I haven't had any problems out of this gun. This gun runs flawlessly. I did change the muzzle brake. I put a Lantec Dragon on there, and I also changed the furniture when I first bought this. This didn't come like this. This came with like some sort of wood, light looking wood thing that I didn't really like. I just thought it was like kind of soft looking. And also changed out the grip. This is an ATI Scorpion. This is not a Gen 2, this is a Gen 1. I like these. And this is a Krebs Custom. I got this from, for, if you can see it, that's for the sling mount. That's a Krebs Custom sling mount. I bought that and put that on there. And everything else, you know, of course, you can see is the Magpul furniture. This is a really good AK-47. I got it back in the day, or before all of the madness. I mean, way back in the day. So I got it for a hell of a steal. And, you know, when prices were really good. And, yo, if you don't got an AK-47, get yourself one. Really good gun. I love it. Safety back on. Stick this over here. So next, we're going to move to, I'm an AR guy. I mean, I like the AK-47s, but I'm an AR guy. So right here, this is something that I'm really proud of, because I built this. I built this gun here. Of course, I didn't forge the lower and all that other stuff, but I bought all the parts, I put it all together, and this is basically a 10-inch AR-15 pistol with the A2 front sight. It only has the front sight on there, and this mag pulls that I have on here, because I wanted it to be like a sort of like an old school looking thing. That's why I kept the birdcage flash hider on it. It's got the bayonet lug on it, you know. It still has this on there, swinging like that. And it has a SB3 tactical brace on it. I put a primary weapon system buffer tube and ratchet and castle nut on there because I don't like doing all the staking thing. Taking it off is just a lot easier. Got a BCM charging handle that I put on there. Also put a bad lever on there. You can see it even though it's upside down. I put this another one of those ATI Scorpion first generation grips I put on there. And I like this. I'm proud of this. And it also has a Timony 3.5 pound trigger in it. And a titanium nitride. If you can see that. See if you can see that. It's a titanium nitrided bolt carrier group. And it's titanium in this one. This might be the nickel boron one. I can't really tell. Either way, it's either titanium or nickel boron. But yo, this is something I'm proud of because I built this. And I built both of these basically around the same time. So, you know, this is actually a really good gun. It runs really well. This Timony trigger is really, really nice. It's 3.5 pounds. And I'd say if you haven't used any Timony triggers, go out and get yourself one. But like I said, this is my custom AR-15 pistol, 10.5-inch barrel. With all the other stuff I said on it before, I ain't gonna go over it again. And yeah, I love it. Mainly because I built it. So next, we're gonna move on to another AR-15 pistol that I built. And this right here is a 300 Blackout Tribute pistol that I built. And seeing that today when I'm filming this, this is it's 9/11, and you know, at the time I lived in New York City, so I remember that day. I remember all the stuff that went on that day, and you know, shout out to my city. We endured, even though I'm not there anymore. We still endured. You know, when you New York tough, you New York strong. When you leave, that don't mean nothing. You still that wherever you go. So remember that. So this has a another SP3, which is my favorite. Has a SP3 tactical brace. It also has a PWS system on it with the castle nut because I like the whole ratcheting thing because you don't got to be pinning anything down. It has a Sequence Precision charging handle. This has the titanium nitride. You can see the gold on it. The other one had a nickel boron. This has a titanium nitride bolt carrier group that I got from Brownells. It has the, you know, Magpul MOE grip on it. It's got the Magpul foregrip up here. It has a cookie cutter on it, so it is loud, very loud. You look at here, right here. That's why I said this is a tribute pistol. You see that? It says 343. That's how many firemen died in 9/11. And I built this specifically. I had this lower for a long time. And I built it during the blackout. I built it in honor of them. It's got a what is it? A Sharps upper. The lower I actually got from PSA. It's got a Geisley GS2 trigger in it, which is just like smooth as can be. I mean, it's got good internals. I use CMMG. That's what I like. I like CMMG internals, so that's what I use. It's got a Vortex Strike Fire 2 on the top, red and green dot. And yo, I'm proud of this. This is my little AR pistol that I built. And yo, if you haven't built you something, build you something. It makes you feel even more proud to have your firearm because you built it and you can say, hey, I built it and it runs, especially if it works. At first when I did it, I had a little bit of issue with it, but it was just me. I was using the wrong ammo. Once I got the right ammo, runs like a stocking. I love it. Once again, this is my 300 Blackout Custom Tribute pistol. Shout outs to all the first responders in New York City and everywhere. Yo, listen, hope y'all having a great day today. Hope you never run into any problems. And yeah, once again, 300 Blackout Tribute pistol. Next, we're gonna go to, let's see, this right here. Because I'm an AR guy. This is my 224 Valkyrie rifle. And I put certain parts on this, but I didn't build this whole entire thing. I got this from PSA actually. And I got it for a good price. Not my drink over. Can't do that. I'd be upset. I got this for a good price from PSA. It's got a 1-in-8 twist barrel. You know, people talk about a stabilizer and stuff, but it seems to stabilize pretty well. I've shot it out as far as 600 yards. It shot pretty good. The grouping was pretty decent. You know, it's got the Magpul furniture on it. The optic that I have on it is a Bushnell 4.5 to 18 by 40. This optic is designed specifically for the 224 round. They built it for that particular round, and I mean, I love it. It's a good gun. I got the angled sights on the side of it. You know, got the foregrip, got the Magpul bar part on there. You know. Good gun, man. Nickel boron trigger group I put in there. Really good, really smooth. I like it, man. You know, I'm an AR guy. This is my 224 Valkyrie right here. I'm gonna get into my next. This is my AR9. This is a custom built rifle. I got this built by a company called Surplus Army. You should be able to see the lady right there, and it's just a Surplus Army on the side there. And I got this. This is a competition pistol. What I have on the top of it is a Bushnell First Strike. I mean, this runs really well. It doesn't say that on there. We'll just say Surplus Army. I think it has it up on the top. See if you can see that up on the top right there, Surplus Army. This is my brother Tom Dixon out of Chester, Pennsylvania. He built this rifle, and he built it for me specifically. This is the first AR9 full size that they built. They built a lot of 9 pistols, but they never built one. This was the first one, and I got this for competition. It uses HK magazines. It doesn't use Glock magazines like everybody would think it does. But yo, this is really nice, man. This is a really nice shooting AR9 gun. It's not too heavy. It's really light. I've shot it a few times just at the range. I haven't put it in competition yet, but that's going to be happening maybe later on this year or either next year, depending on if I decide I want to do PCC again in USPSA or Steel Challenge. But yeah, this is my Surplus Army AR9 custom rifle, totally custom, barrel, everything. Like I said, Surplus Army, Chester, Pennsylvania. My brother Tom Dixon, he made this up. Beautiful rifle, runs well. So my last AR rifle we're gonna get to, this is actually my first AR rifle. This was a Core 15 Scout rifle, but it's not anymore. If you look up a Core 15 Scout rifle, you will actually see that this is not a Core 15 Scout rifle anymore. I changed it. The only thing on here that's the same is that what I bought it with was the upper and the lower. That's it, just the receivers. Everything else is new. I took the barrel off. I put in a 18-inch 1-8 twist fluted barrel by a company called Savoy. I bought it many years ago. I put a flash hider from Strike Industries on there. Just a Caldwell bipod, like that's one of my first ones. I put a Magpul Pro front sight on there because I just wanted to have it. I'm pretty sure this is a Radian. Yeah, no, this is a BCM. I got a BCM in this one, a BCM charging handle. I got another titanium nitride BCG in there. I put a Scorpion Gen 2 stock, well, not stock, pistol grip on there. And this is a Hogue butt stop. And on the top, this is another one of those Bushnell. I like Bushnell optics. This is a 40-12 by 40, and this supposed to be specifically for 5.56 Beautiful gun. I did the modifications to it myself. I mean, I made this what I wanted it to be, and this is a good. This is effective out to 600 yards too, because I've shot it and it's been really effective. I mean, I love it, man. And not to mention the fact I love it so much because I did all the modifications to it. Let's see, where we at? So, last but not least, because I was trying not to make this so long, but I just had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to show everybody. So, last but not least, this is my, if you're running, don't run because I'm going to catch you gun. That's what this is. This is my Savage Model 11 in 308 with the Accu trigger in it, adjustable to 1.5 pounds. Why you would make it that, I don't have a clue, but you can do that. It's got a Mueller 8-32 by 44 with a target reticle optic on the top of it. I mean, it's got a Harris bipod on it. I mean, it's just a smooth shooter, man. I mean, it kicks, it really does. I usually put a limb saver on it when I'm shooting it, but yo, it's a smooth shooter. And Savage makes great bolt action rifles. It comes in all different price points and everything. This one right here, I got it for a really good price. But like I said, Savage Model 11. And I don't see too many people showing their bolt guns. So I figured, let me know. This is my bolt gun. This is my precision bolt gun. I'm old school. And when I think about precision long rifles, I think about bolt action. That's what I always saw snipers use and stuff like that. So that's why I have one. Savage Model 11 308. Reach out and touch it. So yo, I showed y'all what it is that I have. This is my 2021 gun collection. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button. Go out there, let your boy, let your man, Big Zach, know that you feeling this content. Let me know if you like my guns or if you don't. Doesn't matter. But I got something here, all different price points, a little bit for everybody. You could all clearly see that I'm a mechanic guy. And like I said, it's your man, Big Zach, the fat guy with guns. Like, comment, share, subscribe, get other people over here, smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. Yo, so once again, Fat Guy Nation, yo, I love y'all. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate y'all. And until next time, yo, peace.